It is useful to recognise that there are several ways of starting gCADPlus. The usual installation of gCADPlus puts an icon on the desktop, and so if I simply double click it, gCADPlus starts and throws you into this blank environment. And our recommendation is then to use File and Open, and then just navigate to the folder that contains your drawing, open it up, and then open the next one and the next one. But if you simply double click on gCADPlus, that gives you one. And if we go back to the desktop, double click it again. Can you see, if I use the Alt-Tab combination, can you see that if we start here, there is there are 1, 2, 3, 4 copies of gCADPlus running. So let's get rid of these copies which just start with the opening screen. And I'll Alt-Tab again and see what we've got left. This one here, and we'll close this one here because it's, if I go to Window now, can you see it's just the one drawing that's open? So we say, no, I won't save that, and we'll close this copy. And I think now we have just one copy of gCADPlus running. But if I had as I did, I started it from the desktop, then I used File and Browse to a number of them, and I've loaded several drawings. If I click now on Window, I can operate on half a dozen different drawings or more at one time. So I'm currently looking at one called Site Analysis, but if I go here, that's a drawing called Daffodil. I can come here to a plant schedule not updating, and can you see I'm switching? Here's a concept design. I'm switching from drawing to drawing. And in fact, we can, if I wanted rather oddly to take, let's say, this symbol, I can copy it to the clipboard and just paste it in any of the others. So in our view, that's by far the most efficient way to work with gCADPlus. You do have some options to tile them, like there's several different tile options. So we can click in there, and we're now working on the daffodil drawing. Click down here, the Site Analysis drawing, click over here, and you could then maximize that view and then bring it back again. I find simply using the window drop down and just switching to the drawing that I am currently working on. So I think it's useful to emphasize that when you're first coming to terms with gCADPlus, the interface, if we go to our Site Analysis again, and we'll just close all of these others, we'll say yes, and we'll close yes, and close there, and then we'll maximize this view. We're back where we started, but this time we only have the one drawing available to us. So for the people working in our design laboratory, that is a really good way of doing it. But there's a real danger if you run 4 or 5 or more copies of gCADPlus so that you can work on different drawings. You'll overload your computer. So I hope you find that useful.